Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
Our weather has been anything but normal over the past several weeks. A lot of warmth.
Yeah.
Not much snow this season, but we have some wintry weather returning to the valley. Get out Friday and enjoy it.
Ooh.
I've got to tell you. Friday looks pleasant compared to what we have on the 7-day. Here's a look at those wind gusts that we saw today. Peaking nearly 40 miles per hour through all of the Southern Valley. Look at Fergus Falls, a peak gust of 43 miles per hour. Indeed, a windy day, and temperatures today, as a result, fell all day. The midnight high was in the upper 20s in Fargo. We spent most of the day in the teens. Here's 2 in the afternoon. The north winds continued to bring the cool air in, and as we headed through the 7 and 8 o'clock hour, the cold takes hold. It is 0 right now in Roseau and Thief River Falls, 6 in Grand Forks, 14 Valley City. Oaks, you're still at 18 degrees and in the teens as well in Sisseton. We have single digits below 0 this hour for Bemidji. Here's a look outdoors. Our live sky cam shows very quiet conditions. We had clear skies, and with clear skies and quieting winds, those are perfect conditions for things to cool off quickly. And that's what we have going on right now. 2 below is what it feels like on exposed skin, and that's with a 6-mile-per-hour wind from the north. And the radar shows that we do have some snow moving from the Brandon, Manitoba area right into northeast North Dakota. A few flakes could be reaching the ground, causing some slippery areas, but by and large, Langdon, Rock Lake, and Candu are the areas seeing this at the moment. It's moving into the Devil's Lake area. We'll be pressing into the Nelson County area shortly. Here's temperatures region-wide. Look at the 20s to near 30-degree weather out to the west. There is a red line there. That's a warm front. As warm fronts move in, this warm air, boy, it gets into the cold, dense air that we have here and rises up. That makes clouds and flurries. So basically, anywhere along or ahead of this warm front, we could see spotty flurries as we go through the evening. The cold stuff remains on the other side of the warm front. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Starting at 10 o'clock, the sub-zero air out to the far east. Temperatures will dip before they begin to rise as our wind direction changes. By daybreak, we'll have south winds in our central and western counties. The south winds will carry temperatures back up into the teens for many in the Red River Valley and points west. The best chance of snow, northwest Minnesota, and isolated flurries even in the Fargo-Moorhead area as we start our day. Now, heading through the mid-morning, the south winds take hold, and our southernmost counties will enjoy mostly 20s through the morning, but it will be breezy, so wind chilly, we'll call it. Remaining cloudy and remaining cool with temperatures struggling in the single digits and low teens for our northern Minnesota viewers. Heading into the early afternoon, the cold front starts sagging southward. Temperatures will be mildest to the south and west, and by the time we get to the evening, the cold air will be on its way. It could come with gusty winds and some flurries, and it changes the rest of the 7-day forecast as it continues to dive southward quite quickly. Here's a look at your planning forecast for tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. We'll notice the cool pool of air from central Minnesota into the northern counties north of Highway 2. As we look to the south, though, we'll see some temperatures in the 30s, including Fargo-Moorhead, and maybe a 40 in Ellendale, in Oaks, Lisbon, pretty warm. So as we go through the overnight, that wind direction changes, becomes southerly. Temperatures will be in the teens. Then heading into the afternoon, those 20s take hold all the way through quitting time. And then we stay in the 20s, but the wind, once it becomes northwesterly late, will bring on winter. And in winter, sometimes around here, you see mooses. Thank you, Lori, for sending your Barnes County moose in there. Rocky weather in the 7-day forecast. It does look like we'll have temperatures that will be only in the teens with falling temperatures into the single digits all day Saturday. Sunday, mighty chilly below 0 in the morning. Highs around 5 in Fargo. And on Groundhog's Day, south winds warm us all the way to 14.
At least it's not Frostbite Falls, which would be Bullwinkle and Rockies.
That would be very chilling indeed. Yes.
You guys. Still ahead for us tonight, a major Nissan recall. Why some SUVs could be so dangerous to drive.
But first, spreading germs. How many dirty surfaces we're touching every day at work?